Hey, what's up, YouTube? Well, it's been a little over a month since I uploaded my first part of the review, and there were a couple of things I missed out, which you guys either commented about or sent me a message, and I figured I'd do a follow up to my review. So, first, I'm going to start off with the tools. You have a voice service, Bluetooth, calendar, memo pad, alarm clock, world time calculator, stopwatch, timer, converter, and tip calculator. Mind you, these are your tools, not your apps or widgets. You have plenty more, but these are just some tools you can use. The calendar is, I suppose, what you think it'd be. It's just a calendar. You have a memo pad, which will be helping me with this review because I basically took a few notes on some of the stuff that I will be going through. Uh, the first question was multitasking with the MP3 player, and I'm going to get to that, and also multitasking in general. Um, let's suppose you were on your MP3 player. Let's just go really quick. And you were listening to any song. You would press the home button, or I think the back button works as well, and it would open a little it would open the song right there on a small widget. But if you don't want that on your screen, you can put it in the widget tray and the song will still play. This is great, but you can't use it like on the internet, or well, obviously you wouldn't want to do it on a call, but you can really only use it on the dashboard of your phone. You can't use it while like on the aim or anything, so you could just click the widget and go back. And all right, multitasking in general. Your phone comes with internet and a bunch of apps that I know people are crazy about, like AIM. Uh, Let me just go through it quick. I love the AIM app, by the way. If I used MSN more often, I would love it too because it's really well built on the phone. Uh, Problem is, AIM takes a little bit to start up, and I don't know. I don't want anyone to see my passwords and stuff, so I'll just look away for a little bit. Uh, to save you some time, when you're on AIM, you have to stay on AIM. You can't like go do something else and receive an IM or a notification that you received an IM. But basically, yeah, you have your contacts. You can send them a message. I'm really not gonna bother anyone right now, and that's about it. Let's see what's next. Memo pad. Yeah, multitasking in general. This really isn't a multitasking phone. I have battery life listed. The battery life is excellent. I haven't charged since last night, and I have full bars, which I think is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. Um, Service. On the Metro PCS carrier, um, I've had a few problems with service in the sense that sometimes I don't have the best bars, or I don't know. The Metro service has been a little rough, but it hasn't taken away from the experience of the phone in general. Uh, I guess if you have U.S. Cellular, the U.S. Cellular version, I've heard it's a little better. But if you're getting the Metro, just keep that in mind. Now, I didn't really talk too much about the camera or the camcorder, but I'm really going to stick to the camcorder because everything you can do on the camcorder, you can basically do on the camera as well. Now, you get a flash when recording that's really powerful. You can see it lights up basically everything. You can even use it as a flashlight. You get a really powerful thing. Once you've recorded something like I just did to show you the flash, you can either erase, play, or save it, which is cool. That you don't have to save it to play. Um, with both the camera and the camcorder, you get effects ranging from sketch. I don't know if you can see it too well. Negative, which is basically like negative colors, sepia, aqua, and black and white. And it's cool. You can do this with most cameras, but with a camcorder, it's really cool to do. Uh, let's see, memo pad. Oh yes, some small details that you can't tell from the video. When you touch things on the touchscreen, You get a little vibration feedback that's really cool. Next question I received was, can you make a call on the web? In the short story, no, you can't. But let's suppose you were on the web and you received a call. You could call, and while you're making a call, you can also do. Let me just call voicemail to show you. While you're making a call, you can um, go to your tabs, and this is really cool. You can put the speaker on, switch to headset if you have a Bluetooth, mute it, and you can also mute it by placing the phone upside down, which is really cool. You can go to your memo and all that stuff, and you can do messages and check your messages and all that, all while doing it. It's really efficient. Next up, let's see. I should have stayed on the memo a little bit. Um, hmm. Oh, problems, I guess. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, let's go through the problems that I've had with the phone. Uh, the worst problem I've had with the phone is I've had my contacts reset. This has happened to me 2 or 3 times, and it's really annoying. I don't know what causes the bug. As far as I know, there's no public acknowledgement on Samsung's website or Metro PCS's website as to what causes it. But if you've heard a rumor about this phone having you lose contacts, it's definitely true. I've lost contacts before, but there's an app on the phone that you have to pay for, which is a little unfair, that helps you back up your contacts, which should be a given with most phones. That's, I guess, the biggest problem. Another problem, which has a lot of people annoyed, is the widget store. Now, I don't think you have to buy any of the widgets, which is really cool. But the problem is with the widget store is they have not updated, and I don't think they're updating anytime soon. Their widgets in a long time, since I think December of last year. I just clicked the newest tab, the latest, and it says the latest was 2009 December. So they're not updating, and the widgets that they do have are like, with the exception of Dig, they're not that great. They're like clones of calendars which you already have, and like different themes, and they're really like a bunch of clones and copies off each other. So, it's really not worth it as a store. The stock apps are the best, but I would much rather have some new apps like maybe Twitter or YouTube, which comes with the US cellular version. Uh, I'm trying to tackle a bunch of things at once. Games. You have to buy every game. I really don't think anything comes with the game. So I basically bought Pac-Man Championship Edition because I love Pac-Man, and it's really fun. It's very responsive to the touchscreen, and it feels like a refreshing take on the classic Pac-Man, even though it's Championship Edition. So yeah, it's really responsive to touch. I prefer doing it with the stylus, but I'm gonna be doing it with my finger, and yeah, it's really responsive and whatnot. Uh, that's about all I care to show. Then next you have I have, you'd have to buy it, the iPod Hit Flight Control, which they made a port for the Caliber, which is really cool. You basically just glide a bunch of planes around and try to, make a high score and all that. There are 3D games on the Caliber. There's Deer Hunter 3D, and I think Namco Kart or something. But yeah, flight control will definitely take up a lot of your time. My current high score is 136 on that map. And, it's a lot of fun. A lot of people ask about the game, so I thought I'd tackle that. The whole point of these reviews in general is to go through some of the stuff the phone has that, most people don't know about. So, I think that's everything, and I'm running out of time that YouTube will allow me. So, yeah, to wrap it up, overall, I still love the phone despite some of its faults, and I still recommend you go check it out. Peace.